Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bulldogs will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed to the running back. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. A running play called on 4th down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And the 12th play of this opening drive is a third down and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Lopez.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up with PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. Set to advance on the football. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. First and 10. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. They got him down out near the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Finding a bit of space. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. On the ground, it's Lopez. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Looking to chuck it again. He's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Mung. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's found some room at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Using a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll drop back here on third down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Trying the old counter play here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Dogs will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11.
That makes the score Georgia 21, LSU 10.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 19 set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
LSU Tigers will take over first and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the offense will take their first time out of the half. To talk strategy here.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking for some space. It's Lopez. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
LSU 10.
right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's breaking free at the 35. Good enough for first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Down he goes, a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? But again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It's an out route, the catch made. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. LSU now operating in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Lopez. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. We go with a direct snap. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
This time, a completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Not much on that play, brought down short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 37, LSU 17.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like LSU has the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. LSU has moved into the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Lopez. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
He's missed the PAT. Wow.
That keeps the score. Georgia 37, LSU 23.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He's on the run. Launches deep. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
The Dogs pick up enough for a first down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Lining up to try the extra point. Wow, the PAT is no good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started in the next drive.
And your LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Lopez. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he drops back in the gun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Second and goal, but backed up now to the 15. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference?